Hi everyone. Today we'll be looking at the product teardown of Passport Seva app. I am Bharat and I'm accompanied by my group members Rashika, Aryan, Preeti, Oracle, and Prasanna. Next slide. Next slide. Okay. So what is Passport Seva portal? Passport Seva portal is the Government of India's end-to-end digital platform for passport-related services, as well as end-to-end passport lifecycle management, which is operated by Ministry of External Affairs. It is both available as a website as well as a mobile app in both Android and iOS. It is a mandatory public service product made available to the Indian public by the Government of India. Next slide. Before we look into the teardown of the product, let's look at who are the user personas who will be using this product. We have broadly classified the user personas into three different user personas. One is the broader public. Next slide. The other is the agents, as well as the third one is the civil servants as well as diplomats. Go back to the previous slide. So if we look at the user persona of broader public, it's again subclassified into three different groups. One is fresh issue for minors, fresh issue for majors, as well as renewal applicants. The fresh issue for minors consists of people who are under the age of 18 and who are trying to avail a passport. The application process is usually done by the parents or guardians or agents in this particular group segment. If you look at the second group, fresh issue adults, the profile usually consists of students, job seekers, or travelers for both business as well as leisure. And if you look at the third group, these are renewal applicants. These are the people who already have a passport. Either their passport has expired or they are looking to renew their passport because they've maximized the number of pages that the passport has. Next slide. So this is the persona group two, agents. So agents, this would be usually the travel agents as well as passport consultants. They take care of both fresh issues as well as renewal applications for both minors as well as majors. And the persona group three would include civil servants as well as diplomats. Here, the passport is different from the generic passport, as in they have official as well as a diplomat passport. And the reason for the travel is different. It's not leisure or study purpose or job seeking purpose. It's mostly official purpose. Next.
So the key uses of Passport Seva app is first that registering for Passport Seva services, users can register by creating an account using email or mobile number, and they can even select the nearest Passport Seva Kendra. Uh, Another use cases is whether users can apply for fresh passports, they can apply for renewal of passports, they can also book appointment at the nearest PSK, looking at the map or the list which is available to them in the app. Another thing they can do is they can track their application status, whether it's verified or not, after they submit their personal details. Another mandatory check that is done with the help of app is the police verification, which is necessary, which is a necessary eligibility check.
So now we'll see the product teardown of the Passport Seva portal across the five life cycle stages. So for the acquisition stage, the overall experience is good and the landing page builds trust and visibility of key services. However, registration form is long and complex, which pulls the score down. In the onboarding phase, the welcome email and first login experience is good, but users often feel lost after that, and help pages are really text heavy and don't clearly guide the first time users. In the engagement phase, which includes actually filling the application, users face the most friction. The application form and appointment booking pages are tiring and confusing, while payment and confirmations are relatively better. For the retention phase, users come back mainly to track status, and SMS updates are timely, but the language is technical, and the meaning of status sometimes become unclear. Finally, in upgrade, the Tatkal journey shows interest but confusion. Eligibility rules are hard to understand, even though fee comparison is transparent. So overall product is functionally complete but cognitively heavy, and the core opportunity lies in simply breaking large forms into guided steps and giving clearer next step cues to reduce user anxiety. Next slide. Now I'll walk you through the customer journey for the Passport Seva portal. In the acquisition, the user's goal is simply to find information on how to apply for passport, and they usually do that using searching on Google and land on the portal. Experience is generally positive, but landing page is often crowded, and the primary call to action is not really clear. So here a start here CTA would better start here CTA would help new users. In the onboarding phase, users either sign up or explore services, and they enter email or phone details and create an account. And the main issue here is information overload during sign up. Progressive onboarding, where information is collected step by step, would make this process smoother. In engagement, users are actually filling and submitting the application and uploading documents. This is the most frustrating stage for users because forms are long and error messages are not always clear. Adding contextual help and better validation guidance would significantly reduce friction. In retention, they keep coming back mainly to track status and receive updates. And this functionally works well, but status labels like under review are hard to interpret. So we can use simple natural language and this would improve clarity. And finally, in the upgrade, users opt for Tatkal or faster services and interest is high, but eligibility rules are really confusing. And fees is higher, which creates hesitation. Clearer eligibility checks and quicker slot options can improve confidence. So overall, the journey works end to end, but clarity and guidance are biggest opportunities for improvement here.
Okay. So we have identified three major categories of friction that are affecting our user experience and operational efficiency. So first of all, we have form and documentation complexity. So users here must complete a long multi-sectional forms with minimal guidance, which leads to error or incomplete applications. Unclear document requirements further confuse the users and often resulting in application drop-offs and verification delays at Passport Seva Kendras. Second up, we have appointment and process friction. So appointment slots here are limited, and when none are available, users are not guided to alternatives. This causes frustration and drop-offs among the users. Additionally, technical and unclear status updates force users to repeatedly check the portal or seek support. Third, we have technical and reliability issues. Portal downtime and unstable performance disrupt access to services, especially near the deadlines, and gradually reduces the user trust in the system. So, can you move to the next slide? Okay. Okay. So based on these pain points, we propose a set of product hypotheses that are aimed at reducing the user effort and improving confidence throughout the journey. So first of all, we can introduce a smart form guidance with field level help and clear examples. Here users will then be able to complete applications more accurately, leading to fewer errors and reduced need for support. Second, we can replace the technical status labels with simple natural language updates, such as your police verification is completed. Users will then feel more reassured and anxiety driven support calls will decrease. Third, we can bring up the system which will suggest the nearest available appointment slots. Sending timely reminders, users will then be able to book faster and are more likely to show up for their appointments. Fourth, if we integrate the DigiLocker document import, users will then be able to upload government verified documents directly. This would improve the accuracy and significantly reduce the speed of verification. And this direction was also highlighted in recent coverage by Times of India. Finally, we have our North Star. So, if we introduce an AI assisted passport support through a chatbot, users can receive 24 by 7 guidance on common issues. This not only improves user confidence but also reduces the overall support burden.
Uh, Oracle, can you move to the next slide? Metrics to evaluate Passport Seva portal. For a government service like Passport Seva portal, success cannot be measured only by how many applications are processed. The real measure of performance is how smoothly and predictably citizens complete the journey. The most important metric here is the first time correct passport issuance rate. This measures how many applications are completed and issued without rework, rejection, or escalation. A higher first time correct rate directly reduces delays, lowers operational costs and improves the citizen trust. Next is the application completion rate, which tracks how many users who start the process are able to successfully submit their application. If this number is low, it usually indicates confusing forms, unclear instructions, or technical friction. Another critical metric is the end-to-end cycle time. which measures the time taken from submission to passport issuance. Citizens care not just about speed but also about predictability. Even a slightly longer but predictable timeline reduces the anxiety. The appointment fulfillment rate compares the booked PSK appointments with actual attendance. Missed appointments often indicate slot anxiety and poor reminders. All it also indicates scheduling issues. We also track the form error rates and document rejection rate, which highlights the ambiguity in form fields or document requirements. Finally, the status recheck frequency and support queries per application act as proxy measures for user anxiety. When these are high, it usually means the system is not communicating progress clearly. Together, these metrics shift the focus from volume to clarity, predictability, and the first time success.
Yeah. So when we compare Passport Seva with the global passport systems, a common pattern emerges. The best systems focus on reducing ambiguity rather than adding speed. For example, the UK's gov.uk passport service uses extremely simple step-by-step forms with plain English instructions. Their metrics focus on form completion rates, time taken per step, and reading level simplicity, ensuring users make fewer mistakes. Singapore's Immigration and Checkpoints Authority takes a different but equally effective approach. Status updates are written in human language, such as your police verification is complete. They track metrics like status recheck frequency and missed appointments to directly measure citizen anxiety. Canada's Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada emphasizes transparency and predictability. Instead of only measuring average processing time, they track variance in processing time and escalation causes. Post appointment surveys are used to continuously improve service quality. Next, Australia's Australian Passport Office focuses heavily on prevention. They use document examples, visual guides, and pre checklists. Their key metrics include rework rate and staff intervention time per application. Last, the key takeaway for Passport Seva is that global leaders optimize for first time correctness, clarity, and reduce anxiety. Measuring these aspects and designing the system around them creates better citizen experience and more efficient government operations. This was the product teardown of our Passport Seva app. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you.